Hey, what's up, fellas? Gonna title this video, Ladies, You Have to Stop. We were just, my wife and I, and one of the guys that's here working on the house, were just at Lowe's and then Walmart, and we watched something crazy happen in Walmart. So, the Walmart I'm talking about is off of Red Road and Wrestler here by Franklin High School. We parked near the cart return. That's just a little trick I do. And as all three of us are getting out of the car heading into Walmart to pick up a couple of light bulbs and some other stuff like that, we had the rest of the stuff, the fluorescent light tubes and the rest of that in the already in the car. And we're about 25 feet from the front of the store, and there's this lady, kind of middle-aged woman, and she is just cussing out this guy. Mind you, all of our Walmarts down here, I'll show you what's going on. All of our Walmarts down here have police officers in there, and they're just standing inside the security guard, a Bronson security guard, and the El Paso police officer just standing in there because they're not saying anything to him. The guy's just sitting there getting absolutely berated about all kinds of stuff. And evidently, he finally snapped. And from what I understand, when I looked over, she was laying on the ground, rolling on the ground, crying and crying and crying about how could you hit me and da 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 this stuff. And I didn't see when they came out and we stayed there, and they asked us if we saw anything. I said I didn't. My wife didn't say she said it saw anything. I said I didn't say that I saw anything, and neither did the guy that was with us say they saw anything. Here, let me show you the cat's here. So, anyways, the girl's rolling around on the ground like she's being. There goes Nala. She's rolling around like someone tried to stamp the life out of her. Just going back and forth. And I'm not saying, I don't know if that's normal or not, but that's what's going on here. Anyways, so if you're a woman, you should, and you put your hands on somebody. I'm 6'2". Right now I weigh 258. So wow, this morning they weighed me in at 260 at the VA. I went to do some paperwork there, and you gotta be so. Do you realize how arrogant and entitled women are nowadays that they think they can fight a man? It's absolutely unbelievable, the sense of entitlement that some of these women have, and it boggles the mind. Because men have to live. I'm gonna go sit down. Us guys, we have to live in reality. You can't say a bunch of cruel shit to a guy if you're another guy and not expect to have somebody, well, I'll just be blunt, beat your ass. There is a low level of physical violence attached to men dealing with themselves. You can joke around with people, but you start getting petty, and especially if I put my hands on another man, I'm expecting to fight, and I'm expecting to fight and either win or get fucking hurt. I've never been in a fight where I haven't gotten hurt, especially if it's like a one-punch knockout. Even if I knock the guy out, my hand hurts for a few days. So, all that to say this. Why, ladies, are you surprised when you say such horrible, terrible things to men and they snap? And then once they snap, you want to act like you didn't do anything to provoke them. You can't have a fight unless there's two people willing to fight. Anyways, I just stop. I'm just like, the guys, my wife was talking to herself, the guy, and anyways, they were both talking to each other in fourth gear Spanish, so I was only picking out the swear words. So, anyways, Why don't you ladies just try giving the guys a fucking break? Why don't you stop running around bashing guys, kicking them in the teeth, telling them they're too short, they don't earn enough money, they're not good enough, you can do better? I mean, you know, because the average size of woman down here is 5'2", and they want somebody that's 8 to 12 inches taller than them, and most of them are like little pears. They look like pears with little toothpick legs. What is going on here? So that must be normal for a cat. So they're getting ready to battle. They're out. Anyways, it's just, for God's sakes, ladies, don't you want to ever have a man in your thing? Oh, and I also found out there's this thing called 4B. And why is it all these girls that don't want to have sex, don't want to be around guys and are shaving their heads and doing all this? We don't want you anyways. There isn't one woman that I've seen on that series of videos that you're just like, how we did it when I was younger is you would say, hey, dreamboat. And then one of them blue-haired crazy ladies, feminists, would look over and we would go, not you, shipwreck, and walk off. I don't know if that's normal cat behavior, but so, okay. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. And no, I'm not going to shit on another guy that's having a terrible day. You would not believe some of the horrible things, geez, oh, peace, things that woman said to him. But I didn't see what happened. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. I'm not going to do a whole thing. So, like a fort in a G-string. From West Texas, El Paso, I'm out of here. In fact, I'll show you what's going on here. We got the trucks are out front. There's a couple of trucks out front. They got dryers in there drying paint cans all over the place. Fixed the light. So, it is what it is. Bye-bye, guys.